This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi, welcome to Review Corner. Today we're going to be talking about a game from none other than our very own Warhammer Games Workshop. It's called Horus Heresy, Betrayal At Calth. Now, I'm looking forward to doing a playthrough of this game live for you guys because I really enjoy it. But do I love it? Let's go right down to the table and find out as we take a good look at Horus Heresy, Betrayal At Calth. So, how does this all work? I'm not going to explain every single rule, but I'm going to kind of do my best to kind of just show you how this works, and so you get a pretty good idea what is going on here. These red areas, of course, are block line of sight. As you can see, we have hexagon squares, so that's how movement is performed. You move, of course, by moving each square. Everything's based off these dice. Now, these dice, as you can see, have shields. And let's just take a look at this guy. I mean, look at the size of this guy before we go any further. That's a big nasty, and you like to have him right there in the thick of things. But these are shields. These are critical hits, and these are hits. And then, of course, a blank side is a complete miss. Everything is run off, and all your information that you need for each guy is on these cards. This guy has an armor of 5, a stamina of 3, and assault of 3. Now, the stamina is your hit points. If somebody rolls a bunch of hits and you can't block them, okay, say you've got 3 hits, and it's equal to your stamina, that character is removed from the board. So in this case, if this guy was firing at him, he has an armor of 5, a assault of 3, so he would roll 3 dice. And we've got 1 shield and 1 hit. So he has 1 hit that he would try to put onto our Legion veteran tactical squad. They have an armor of 2, so they would get to roll. And, of course, they did not roll any shields, which means that 1 hit would go through and hit them. Their stamina is 2, so that isn't enough to take them out. What you do is, if you have a squad and they're all firing at one thing, you would add up all the assault and roll it all and create a damage pool. By creating that damage pool, then they would pick a target and you would decide which target that is, and they would roll their armor against it. And if it failed, of course, the unit is discarded. Now, each side has command cards, and there are different things that the commands can do. They can add more attacks, or give you more defense dice, or give you special abilities and things like that that you may need. And it kind of changes up the game. But these components are absolutely beautiful. Again, the 30K universe is something that is very, very cool. And as you can see, the models are just gorgeous, and they paint up real easy. They go together a little difficult. It's a bit of a pain to put them together. Because you're putting together all the arms and the legs and the bodies, the heads and the backpacks, and it can be a little time consuming. But at the end of the day, this is a great game, and I really think you'll like it. But there's only one way to find out how much I really, really like this game. Let's go up and get my rating and my final thoughts on Horus Heresy, Betrayal At Calth. Now, I really like this game. It's quick, it's fun, it's a board game in a box with miniatures, so it has that Warhammer feel. You can break it out real quickly, and of course, well, I mean, what can you say about these absolutely gorgeous models in the 30K universe? I mean, I really love what we have here. These are just absolutely gorgeous, and are just a lot of fun to put together and work on and paint. You want to paint these, you really do, and it doesn't matter the job that you do. As long as you put a little effort into them, it'll go a long way. As you can see, these are not the greatest job in the world, but they're good enough to have a great time with. Unlike somebody that I read that said, oh my god, if you just spray one side red and the other side blue, that takes away from what the Games Workshop game is. You really kind of want to put a little effort into it, and it'll pay off. It really does. And these are just absolutely beautiful models. The system, very simple, very much a Warhammer feel to it. You play it out, you can do this in about an hour and have a great time. Some of the missions are great, and I think you'll really, really enjoy this. This is a great game, and the first game in the series. They have another one that just come out. We're going to be taking a look at that, and we're going to be playing this live to show you how it plays out. It's a great game. I suggest you go out and pick it up while you can. Horus Heresy, Betrayal At Calth. It gets a 3.5 stars out of 5 for me. The only downside, I wanted more. I wanted more in this box, and that's not really a bad thing. So 3.5 out of 5. This is a great game. Go pick it up at Miniature Market. Until next time, I'm Rob Warren. We'll see you soon. Sponsored by Miniature Market's Review Corner. The Review Corner features podcasts, videos, and written reviews by gamers for gamers. Miniature Market, online gaming superstore, thousands of games and minis, discount prices. Check them out at miniaturemarket.com.